I am so excited about this purchase, and I am going to show you how to assemble and install this shower caddy. So first you need to get an accurate measurement of the height from your bathtub edge to the ceiling, or from the floor to the ceiling. If you have a sloped ceiling or floor, this isn't going to work. It comes with a combination of tubes. So when you measure, then you are going to go to this table here and you're going to figure out which combinations of tubes that you need. I already measured, and mine is 76.25 inches, between 76.2 and 83.6 inches. So this is what I need to do. I need an A, a B, 3 C's, and a D. Now it's time to insert pipe A into pipe C. So this is pipe A that I have here in front of me. And you want to make sure that this little cap thing is up here exposing the threads. So if it's like this, then do that to expose the threads. And then you may need to squeeze it a little bit just so that C will fit. It's going to be the wider side that you put it in, and just like that. And then we slide this little thingamajiggy up here to keep it in place. So after I slid this up here, it was like going like this, and then I realized that you're supposed to now twist it, and now it's nice and secure, so it's not shifting around. And so just make sure that you do twist it from this skinny part and not here. This part with the spring, you can see the spring is in there, so don't twist the part with the spring. Now I need to add the other poles. So in my case, I need to do 2 more C's and a D and a B. So it's easy enough to add those. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So after the C poles are added, you take the D, you place that on there. Now I had the B pole. I tried this off camera and it was really tricky. So just to let you know that it's not super easily goes in there. So I had to use some force. So I guess you use some force, and okay, there we go. So now it's time for the foot caps. So just place one on each end. And push and twist. And now I'm going to put the other one on. So this is the side with the spring. Tried putting on off camera and it just didn't seem like it was going to fit or anything. It was bizarre. But you just push. So use some force. It's okay to use force. It will not work otherwise. Okay, so there you go. So I measured the pole and it's 86¼ inches long, and I need it to be 76.25. I think I have to go to here. There is no D, so I'm going to remove the D. So after removing the D pole, now this whole pole is 78¾ inches, I think, if I remember correctly. So now I just adjust it. So I need to make my pole about 2 inches shorter, 2¼ I can't remember exactly what. So you just make sure that you take the skinniest part of the entire pole. This is the adjustable part, and just twist it so it loosens, and then just adjust it to wherever you think you need to, where it needs to go, and then tighten it up to your desired length. This shower caddy also comes with a little extra insurance to make sure that it's not going to topple over. I did read some reviews where the shower caddy did topple over, so I am going to definitely install this. So first you want to make sure you have a nice clean wall surface, and then all you do is you peel off the backing and you're going to stick it on the wall. You want to put it up pretty high up there. The lower you go, obviously, the less effective it's going to be. So there it is. That says if there are any bubbles, you get rid of the bubbles. I don't see bubbles, so we're good. Leave it for 12 hours. It's been over 12 hours now, so it is time to install it. Before we do that, however, on the instructions, now when I was reading this yesterday, I was really confused. I finally figured it out, and you might be confused too, unless it's just me and everyone totally understands this. But it says here, right here, it says, extend the pole 1.6 to 2 inches beyond the opening, and then tighten the tension pole. Beyond the opening, I did not understand what they were talking about. That confused me so much. And then when I finally figured it out, I realized, well, maybe these shower caddies that have toppled over on those individuals who had reported that, they didn't understand what this meant. What you need to do is make the pole 1.6 to 2 inches longer, and then when you install it, you're gonna push against the ceiling so it's a little bit longer. So that's the reason, you know, there is the spring, right? So you can fit it in there and it's gonna be really secure. Okay, so we want to make it 1.6 to 2 inches longer. So I'm just going to put this little sticky letter here, and then we just twist to loosen it, and then we're going to pull it to about 1.6 to 2 inches longer. That should do it right there. Now I tighten it. Now we can install it. So here we go. So of course I've got the spring side up there, and you just push against it, so then you can slide it in here. So I'm just going to push upward so it gets in there. Here we go. Yeah, that is good. That is really secure. Since I did the little sticky thing, I might as well install this. I installed that. I probably don't even need it because I believe I did this just right. It is really secure. Now for the exciting part, we get to put the baskets on the pole. Don't put it on the skinniest pole. Any other part of the pole is good though. The rubber pieces must not be removed. These rubber pieces right here. So that just stays in place. So these are really easy to put on. So like this. Put it in there. And then push it into place. This one has like a little rack for a washcloth. I'm just going to install the rest and I'll show you what I'm doing. Ta-da! All done! All 4 shelves are in. Super easy to put those in there. I am so excited to use this. I can't wait. It'll be so nice to get everything off of like this bench here and get rid of my old shower caddy. I give this 5 stars.